Welcome to this deep dive. You know, when you look at a brilliant painting, your eye naturally goes to the empty canvas around the subject.
Right, the negative space.
Exactly. That negative space is actually what gives the subject its shape and its power, really. So today we are taking a stack of production notes to figure out how a composer paints with sonic negative space.
Yeah, our mission today is to explore how highly technical choices in this newly envisioned modern classical piece capture a really specific story.
A story inspired by the quiet resilience of Indonesia's endemic Maleo bird. Right?
Exactly. And translating that specific physical environment into an emotional soundscape requires, well, incredible precision. I mean, the composer's notes place you exactly at 6 p.m. in March.
Oh, wow. That is specific.
It really is.
Yeah.
It captures that exact moment. The golden light fades into this cool blue twilight across a vast Indonesian landscape, and the tempo is deliberately locked at 72 beats per minute in standard 44 time.
Which is basically a resting human heartbeat. So before you even consciously process a melody, that tempo physically grounds you. It forces you to sort of slow down and match the pace of the twilight.
Right, but a heartbeat tempo alone doesn't necessarily make you feel like you're standing in a massive wilderness.
Yeah, to create that scale, the track opens with these long, natural reverbs and just spacious silence.
Yeah, they're purposely leaving huge amounts of negative space on the sonic canvas so your ear actually has room to breathe.
Because a huge, sweeping melody would demand your attention externally, right?
Right. But this piece is about an introverted soul experiencing a profound inner awakening.
Okay, so by using those long reverbs and stretches of silence, it creates this massive echoing room.
Yeah, it invites you to just step inside and exist. It really sets the perfect stage for introspection.
And that spacious environment becomes the foundation for the arrangement to build gently. The notes actually describe this as mirroring hope born from endurance.
Starting with an incredibly fragile felt piano.
Right, and for those who might not know, placing a layer of felt between the hammers and the strings of a piano physically muffles the sharp attack of the notes.
It makes the instrument sound whispered, deeply vulnerable.
Yeah. Then the canvas starts to fill up. The notes bring in subtle harp arpeggios, playing the notes of a chord one by one like a rippling wave.
Along with warm legato strings played smoothly, without any sharp breaks.
They even layer in a solo flute, some soft woodwinds, and shimmering cymbal swells.
And eventually, it swells to include a full SATB choir. So sopranos, altos, tenors, and basses.
Providing wordless vocalizations and rhythmic chanting.
All anchored by timpani rolls and heavy concert bass drum hits.
Wait, hold on. This is where my alarm bells start ringing.
Why is that?
Well, the notes explicitly state the harmony gradually modulates from a reflective, melancholic minor key to a bright, luminous major resolution.
Right.
So you combine a full choir, rolling timpani, and a shift to a major key. On paper, I mean, that sounds like a cheesy blockbuster superhero ending.
The guy's standing on the cliff with a cape?
Exactly. How does this production avoid becoming a massive Hollywood cliche?
It all comes down to restraint. It is the difference between, say, conquering a mountain and surviving a storm.
Ah, okay, I like that.
The production avoids that cliche by relying on delicate dynamics, organic swells, and highly transparent textures.
So even with dozens of voices and heavy percussion, the elements are layered carefully so they never crush that original sense of empty space.
Exactly. The major resolution feels earned through quiet survival, rather than some explosive triumph.
So instead of a conquering victory, it feels more like quiet courage, like the endurance of that Maleo bird surviving day by day.
Which makes the ending so poignant. After all that subtle building, the track finishes with a single, sustained piano note.
And it doesn't just stop.
Yeah.
It dissolves into the echo of the open Indonesian wilderness.
Right. It leaves you with a deep sense of serenity, optimism, and just timelessness.
Bringing you right back to the negative space we started with. Only now that space feels fundamentally different because of the emotional journey you just took.
It really makes you rethink the power of a lingering echo.
It does. I'll leave you with this to mull over today. When a track ends by slowly dissolving into the wild, how does that strategic use of negative space change the way you reflect on the melodies you just heard? Does the silence itself become part of the music for you? Let us know your interpretation in the comments. Next time you listen to a beautiful piece fade out, pay attention to what that empty canvas actually sounds like.